Hi, I'm Chris the Credit Guy. If you're watching this video on the internet, you can get my complete credit restoration video series for free at christhecreditguy.com. And as always, I'm available for individual private consultations, and we can arrange that through email. My email is info@christhecreditguy.com. This video I put together is entitled, Who Are the Credit Bureaus? I think it's important as we go through this process that you understand who it is, and I say who, meaning which companies are holding your information, and a little bit about how the system works that they operate in. So again, it's who are the credit bureaus, and again, I hope it gives you a little bit of a background about the companies that we're dealing with here. The three main credit bureaus here and now are TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. And what they are and what they aren't is pretty important for what we're going through. First, let me start with what they are not, because you may or may not know this, and I think it helps, again, to understand who we're dealing with. First of all, they are not government entities in any way, shape, or form. Okay, they're not sponsored by the government. They have nothing to do with the government. They do comply with the laws of the United States, hopefully, but they are not government entities. Secondly, they are not non-profit organizations. They are in the business world. They are businesses. They are companies. They are for-profit. They certainly are not in the business of not making a profit. Like an organization that is a nonprofit, which is out there to basically provide some sort of service at a reduced cost, or be in a capacity to help people. So again, the credit bureaus are for-profit companies, and they get paid. They get paid lots of money. And they get paid in two very distinct ways that, again, I think it's important to know. They get paid whenever your credit file is pulled. Okay, the credit bureaus, and you may not even know this, again, there's three, and they each have completely different information. So what TransUnion has as your credit file is and may be completely different from what Experian has compared to what Equifax has. They tend to have similar information because the banks and the collection agencies and the public record sources, they all tend to report to all three at the same time, using the same methods. But it's not always that way. You, as a company, can choose whether you report to one bureau or two or all three. So in my experience, I've seen lots and lots of credit reports, and the information that is stored on you at each of the three credit bureaus is never the same. And that usually stems from, let's say, a collection company reporting something to one bureau or not the other, or something getting outdated at one bureau and not the other. So the easiest way to see that is when you see your credit report, which hopefully you've already gotten a copy using one of my affiliates from one of the videos before this, and you've been able to see how maybe one account is reporting at one bureau and not the other. But back to the topic, again, the credit bureaus get paid every time your information is pulled. So if you're pulling a credit report from all three of the credit bureaus will make a little bit of money. The second method that they use to get paid is actually by selling your information. And I put a little quote, do you ever get those credit card ads in the mail? That's how those companies get that information. They buy it from the credit bureaus. They make lots of money selling your information to whoever wants to pay them for it. So again, credit bureaus are for-profit companies. They're in the business of making money, and they make a lot of it. So that's who we're dealing with. Thanks.